Okay, after some technical difficulties and a long break, back to finish one more chapter. Shutakumi has really outdone himself. We're getting really crazy now. We're into chapter 8, I think, and we've found that it looks like Lynn killed me. I shared my theories at the end of last stream, but let's just get into it. So chapter 7. I just can't get the images I saw out of the police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight. The last person in the world I wanted to believe did it. Now I'm here, the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. When I got here, I found the place in ruins. Whoa, what in the world happened here? Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she'd had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she'd had her fill a time or two. The chef seems to be in quite a panic. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. There's somebody over here is. Oh my god, it's my friend the... No, Mr. Wimpy Detective. Maybe he hasn't even noticed the dead body. And go inside his heart? That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna do my thing. One sec, can I touch the wheel? Yeah. Okay. Let's do my thing. Ah, there you are again. It's getting late. How are things progressing? I saw the person who shot me. Saw the whole thing with my own eyes. Well, well, that is a big step forward, by the sound of it. Forward, huh? Doesn't feel like it. Here, let me share something with you. What's that? I already knew. The truth is sometimes hidden in the shadow of what's being looked at. Can't be seen properly. Don't forget that. The shadow of what's being looked at, huh? I'll remember that. My body has been removed. This cat was in this box. Okay. It doesn't look like the novelist intends to sleep tonight. She'll complete her tale of love, even if it has to type her fingers to the bone. Oh, something seems to be missing from this bed. I don't see that bag of ice the little girl had on her feverish forehead. She's not here. Did she go to the powder room? Is she having a good time out on the town? I'd better be going myself. Maybe Camilla asked for help? Can't look through the wall. Can't move. The entrance to the nearly deserted park. The detective who was ordered by Cabanella to perform a stakeout is nowhere to be seen. His van is gone too. That van just so happens to be sitting inside the chicken kitchen. I'd better find out how that happened. That old pigeon guy again. He's looking at the stuff he has on the wall. All this equipment I've never seen before. Who's this guy anyway? What's he up to? Doesn't look like he's going to budge from that spot. Guess I'll go somewhere else. Okay. Basement. Where's he standing? Yeah, I don't know. Looking troubled, the chief is wiggling his itchy toes. The chief here. It looks like I won't be able to get home tonight. You go ahead and get some sleep without me. Yeah, I love you too, honey. I guess he was radioing his wife. If he had called her on the phone, I could have gone and seen what she looked like. Oh, thought bubble. I maybe already had that thought? No. According to that police radio conversation I heard, Lynn should be here, but I don't see her anywhere. It seems like bad luck has had it in for that redhead, so I was half expecting to see her in trouble again. I spotted the corpse of the van driver. Oh! Look at me! I'm dead! What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. It's just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Oh, that's because I'm a detective. I have to be tough, you know? Well, and? How did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about too. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? Okay, let's swap info then. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess maybe this means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet? Blank? Blank? No! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank chalkboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that, back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. You know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? Huh? It means something. It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It means more like he can't work. That's because he's gonna be executed. Yep. Executed. Don't care. Don't care. You know what prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife, right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never. Detective Zhao would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case. The prisoner wants it. There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Zhao, he must be connected to me in some way too. After all, he obviously knows me. On my way here, I stopped by the Chief of Police's office. Oh, It was just on your way, was it? And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me! I didn't shoot you! If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because I told you before. You were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What? What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right? I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. Shakes her head. Whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all of my memories back. Maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me. What did you tell me at that time? What did I learn from you? The police were staking out this restaurant. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out that you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place, anyway? I guess I'd have to say, because of you? Me, huh? My notebook? My notebook. I mean, I did remember that. I did recall this. Do you remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember. The note I didn't get a chance to read. It had a place and a time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10. In other words, I'm the real killer in that case, and that... Wait. They were staking it out, thinking that the quote-unquote real killer, or someone who would have all the answers, would appear there. And Mr. Blue Man set this thing up in some way. In other words, I'm supposed to meet somebody here tonight. Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. The only lead I had left. And this here is Point X, so that must mean the mark the police were waiting for. To me? So, what are you gonna do now? Wait, they knew I was dead though, so they knew I wouldn't turn up. So why did he continue to stake it out? Maybe there was some dialogue with the wimpy detective earlier. And maybe when Cabanella was on the phone to him. And maybe there was a hint then. I just can't remember. So, what are you gonna do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you gonna get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? Oh. What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what. You are? I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. I'd like to know who these guys are too. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay, I won't say thank you, not yet. And I won't say I'm sorry either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now, I think it's time to go back to the past. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. Maybe the fact that this is the double murder with 2 bodies, I'll get to do extra stuff. No, it said the chicken kitchen 10. I wonder who was that pointy-haired man. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. What's this? She got knocked out on the ground floor. The waitress. Here you go. Where's my chicken? Can I eat that thing? What the fuck? You're just getting bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways? I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of. Huh? What makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress. The one with the chicken on her head. The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's. I'll make a note of that for next time. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. I couldn't help it, you know? The detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. At that speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like that. We can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna need to go to the park if I want to save Mr. Wimpy Detective as well. Oh, fuck. I keep doing this where I just read the dialogue. If you're gonna call me anything, at least try to make it my name, Sissel. Sorry about that, I'm really bad with names. The future of this lady's career as a detective looks pretty bleak. The bell to ring. There's my note. Let me examine that. You wrote this note, right? I think so, but I don't remember. 10 o'clock? That means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. Now that I think about it, whoever you were supposed to meet might already be here. The chef? You're the detective. Shouldn't you have checked that when you got here? Oh yeah, sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so, you know. No, I don't know. Maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant. It's no use. I can't read what it says. Let's see. Oh, hey. Now I remember what this sign says. If you would like some waiter, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times. Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rules, apparently. I said, apparently? What do you mean, apparently? Don't you work here? Quite a stickler for the details, this detective. Okay. So we can summon the waitress. Summon. This. I'm changing the voice for this waitress. Lotta Heart voice. You want more water? note. Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. And what's with the more water bit? Oh, well, come on. This is your third glass. Oh, okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bring me my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. Old girl? I agree. Me too. Can't do anything else. I've already read this. Too far away. Hey, we can't hear what they're saying. Don't yell at me. Apparently we ghosts can't hear conversations that are too far away. If we want to hear what they're saying, we have to get closer. What? But I want to hear what they're saying. Yep, those two. Yes, those two are definitely suspicious. Oh, they're blue. They're working for the dude. I was supposed to meet somebody here at this restaurant tonight. Oh, it's them because they're working for the dude. Maybe it wasn't so much just meat. Or like something else. Yeah, Cecil. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we'll have the power to change the world, sir. Yes, it's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. A deal? I wonder what it's all about. I wish I knew. Those two are definitely worth checking out. I have nothing. I have nothing to work with. No use. I can't read what it says. What's taking my chicken so long? Fortunately for you, according to what we saw before, the van arrives before your chicken does. In any case, just hanging around here isn't going to fix anything. I'll have to look for a way to get beyond this area. There isn't one. Oh, the waitress. Fucking hell. Why do I never try this shit? I did it the same in the last stream as well. Like, I just didn't pause. I just let time pass when I shouldn't have. There we go. Cart picture. Can't reach there. Oh shit, I should have stopped. Oh. Oh, fuck. Restart. Oh, I shouldn't have restarted. I should have let it play out. Silent. So, ghost. Boom, boom. Ding, ding. Okay, I get it. Alright, and I didn't have a chance to stop midway anyway. Ding! Trunk. This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy too. Very suspicious. Bread. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. Here you go. I can't reach here yet. Oh, these guys had dialogue at some point. So, what do you think, my dear beauty? Really think we can okay. So, okay, these guys are with the dude. Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out on National Secrets during a live TV broadcast. The man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. But what if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well. Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, Beauty, I don't mind. How do these two... How do they know about the cases at the special prison? Special prison? The guy who sang National Secrets, the man who held siege to the Metro Police, those cases are classified information. I've heard about both of those cases, and recently too. The perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is, but it's not known about to the general public. So Prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, is one of these special cases too, huh? These two are talking about the very same cases I just heard about tonight. That couldn't be just a coincidence, could it? New info has been added. What is it, Beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? That table in the back looks good. Now you're talking, Beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot. Just the two of us. I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden, I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. That's all right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go, across the Bridge of Poultry to the Land of Love. What just happened? Did she sense we were here? What, with her sixth sense? You know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself, like dying over and over again. Yeah, like what? Like if there's a chicken nearby, I can tell right away. All the sense of smell. But anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now. Oh! So that really was impacted by us being there. I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific, says the ghost. But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we? It looks that way. Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. But what are we going to do now? They're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we'd better shake a leg or we're going to miss what they're saying. It'd be pretty hard to shake a leg, not having legs and all. They're still talking about something. I want to hear. Me too. Ring this bell. Bottle of Spencer bottle. What if I make sure she's up here when Lynn would have got up to push her away? You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there, and you started to get lonely, right? I'm gonna give her a robot voice. And so you decided to call me. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, forgive me. I didn't ring for anybody. What? Now, could you not stand in my light, please? Can't see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? He had a surprisingly short career with this place. She's here for a reason. What I think. Bottle dispenser. Fill a drink. Broke a glass. So I was wondering, we're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We just might be. Okay, well, I have 2 thoughts. Number 1, if we want to get over to where those 2 are, we have to use this red trunk they forgot somehow. Sounds about right. What's your other thought? It doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender is going to be much help. So I guess we'll have to find somebody who can help then. Okay, she's going to notice the glass on the floor maybe? Okay, dispense while she's here. Yeah. Oh, you just broke that glass. Just like you did to my heart. A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't just leave it. Someone might get hurt. Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there? The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk, if you would be so kind. How gallant of you. I might just fall for you, you know. Right, but we didn't hitch a ride. Old girl. I agree. Me too. Okay. We can't reach her now. Oh wait. How did we come up here? What? Oh, we need to wait for him to place a glass? The fuck? Well, goodbye. I've been working for here for 2 days, and I've had my eye on you the whole time. I think this might be my last night working here, though. It's been fun. Yeah, she's weird. I guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact. I didn't achieve anything. One big trunk. It seems pretty heavy too. It's very suspicious and red. Hey, I wonder what's in it. Of all the things to forget, I wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. It wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Witch noises. Here we are, finally. I feel kind of bad about eavesdropping though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them after all. They owe us at least that much. What kind of detective says something like that? Fate changed again. Flower vase and light. Dialogue, please. Oh. Okay, dialogue. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. That's what she loves oh. Oh. He loves about her? I don't get it either. Now, where were we? Alright. Who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is, of course. We can talk about that when we're alone. But aren't we alone now, Beauty? He senses our presence again. Spy a ladybug. Ladybug? They know about... Okay, blue guys know about death, ghost, tricky stuff. The blue guys, they know. I think that me being dead is part of some plan. Although these guys don't seem to think I was dead. Fuck. They have a switch to drive this thing. What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway? It looks that way, yes. It's not over yet, though. It's not? What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No, but I'm gonna be in just a few seconds. Before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here. Why are they hiding? This is one big trunk. This is intentional. Four-minute-ception. 4-minute-ception. I knew it. 4-minute fucking-ception. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please? Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that, and you were like that too. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. Why don't we try going back even further in time? What? Even further? But how? Simple. We go 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? I never tried it before, so I don't know how it will go, but if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too. Oh, wow! I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Wimpy Detective is now plot. Temsic Park. Temsic Park! What the? That's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? Just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case. Is extremely important witness, currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cabanella? They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I'd better call this in. Poor Lynn, I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. What's the matter? Alright, fine. Public phones get used a lot in this game. Nobody has a mobile phone. Guess it's set in the like late or early 90s or something. This is Point X. Idiot. Yes, sir. I'll go get her. The static is awful. I can't believe I forgot that the trunk of all things. With such a small body... Oh. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. What the heck is this? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. I can't hear very well. Oh, when she like made that noise with the chicken has a bug in it. Oh, that's crazy. Wow, the van driver was a detective. Looks like it. I noticed something though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it before. You're right, we heard it just a few minutes ago, didn't we? Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder? We already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant. She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones. So that's why the detective passed out, huh? Bingo! Now let's stop that from happening. The static noise is awful. Maybe turn up the volume and so he just takes it off. Hey, this place. Place where the white-suited inspector phoned tonight. This is the parking lot of the park on the east side of town. It's been years. You know this park? Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. But then one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park ever again. Whoa, those are some really deep, dark feelings there. I wonder what happened. Hold it. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech. What kind of nitpicker do you think I am? Anyway, whatever. Let's get started. Okay, let's do that. I won't press her about that other thing for now. It's because it's Thamesick, right? This is Thamesick Park. What the? Flashing light. Recline seat. That'll move us further back. Doesn't look like the detective is going to come. Might as well turn it off, it's pretty loud. Okay. So... is all I can do. Told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency. But I think I'd better call this in. Pull in. I wonder what she did this time. What does he mean this time? Mind your own business. I like to do things my way, okay? Inspector Cavanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. You'd want to know. Maybe now that he's looking? Yes. We can't do anything. What's the matter? Who is the detective talking to? Don't keep yelling at me about these things. But they might be talking about something ridiculously important. That's true, but still, might be the person who really shot you. Now you're just throwing things out there. But in any case, it looks like it's too late to get to the phone now. Darn, I think we missed our chance. I'm worried about that detective memory. Detective memory. After all, they call her the Lynn of the Special Investigation Unit. Well, well, did you hear that, detective? Detective Memory is the waitress. At least it's better than me being called the Memory of the Detective Division. Yes, the waitress is the Lynn of the Special Investigations Unit, and she planted the bug. Because she's the waitress. At any rate, I'd better report to Inspector Cabanella before I worry about that listening device. I need to just stop him. This is Point X. Come in, Chief.
The Chief here. Did he show up?
No, sir. Not yet, but...
Idiot! I told you to stay off the radio unless it was something important.
But this is important, sir. Someone else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynn.
What?
What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief?
Detective!
Get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man. And then hold on to her. Yes, sir. I'll go get her now, sir. He's on the move. There isn't much time left. We have to stop him fast. Otherwise, he's going to crash into the chicken kitchen. This is like that game, isn't it? A game of chicken. Sorry, but what's a game of chicken? Sorry? I'd better choose my audience more carefully the next time I tell a joke. Never mind that, we have to do something. It's almost time for that deal to go down tonight. I don't know what it's all about, but I hear it's a pretty important case. I just hope Lynn doesn't get caught up in the crossfire. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the listening device. The static is awful. I hope Detective Memory planted it someplace that wouldn't be spotted. Recline his seat. Ah! What do you think you're doing? Oh, I just thought I'd better do something. Well, hurry up and put the seat back up. I can't, it's too heavy. All I can do now is hope this guy has strong ab muscles. Maybe he doesn't die. Wouldn't that be crazy? No. Time's up. Oops, that was my bad. I get that you felt like you had to do something, but that? Well, there isn't really much I can do once the van is moving. Do you think this? Was there any other path before that? Yes. Okay. Okay. So... I need to get to that telephone call. What the? It's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Extremely important, blah blah blah. Oh, I didn't read this dialogue yet. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you upset. A girl's height is a very delicate thing, you know. thanks from the girl a giant chicken couldn't even kill. It did kill me! He doesn't take the binoculars with him. How do I go with them? That's it, and it's too late. Now too late. I'm so lost. From there, I definitely can't reach the spot. What if I do it now? Doesn't look like the detective is. Wait. Oh, I see. I flip it. I get it. Trick. Then he's gonna take it with him. What are these doing here? Got him. Detective Ringe? This is Memory. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm gonna put a ladybug on them. A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything that'll blow our cover. Inspector Cabanella will be furious. They're doing kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. We'll pick up the signal from your van. Check out that conversation for me, would you? Alright, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks. Later then. Hold on. Do you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and red boots? Oh yeah, that restless suspicious chick. Sure. Suspicious? I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. She spilled the second glass on the table. Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her too, if you would. You got it. Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent. She was apparently thought you were pretty suspicious too. Oh yeah, sorry, I was really thirsty, so, you know. No, I don't know. Anyway, did you hear about what I heard? Did you hear what I heard? About the listening device? You have to do something about that bug. So should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? Looks like it's time to make a decision. Go there. Stop the bug being planted. Hey, look where we are. The heart of the chicken kitchen, eh? Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen. I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere. Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say. Where there's smoke, there's chicken. Where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire. Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. Can we use the smoke to destroy the... Can we fry it? Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff here. Switch. Turn off the fans. What's wrong? I can't seem to raise the switch, it won't budge. Yeah? Well, not surprising, considering this whole place is sticky with grease. Bet it must be stuck. Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky. If the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. Interesting. Scrunch and stretch t-shirt. That's the only other thing we can do. That moves us along. Let's think. Hey, look what she's doing. Do you think that could be... Yeah, she's probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it, it's this waitress's meddling that starts the whole chain of events. The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out and wouldn't have crashed. In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of a huge disaster, slowly being planted in the chicken. Hey, I just had a good idea. About what to do about the ladybug? No, I was thinking we could let her get crushed into the chicken instead of me. I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now we've seen the root cause of the accident. And all we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it. Hot kettle, rock the kettle. So rock the kettle and it'll fall. Maybe cause a fire. It's smoky in here. So she'll turn the extractor on. I can't seem to raise the switch. Okay. So what can we do? I didn't do anything. Oh, his hat fell. Pedal. There we go. Hey, what's up with this lazy Susan? Acting up today. Maybe it's out of sorts because I was spinning around her. Interesting things for a lady her age. Maybe it's out of sorts. How about thinking maybe it might be broken? But it really isn't broken. It's just us ghosts. I just need to keep doing it, I guess. Yeah, just keep her distracted. Oh, mix her up. Get her mixed up. What are you doing? Can't you tell? I thought I'd give it a little spin. Oh, I get it. You're gonna make her take the one that doesn't have the ladybug in it. Right, and then that suspicious woman won't burn it up. Good thinking. But wait a minute. I don't know if that'll work. Huh? After all, even a girl like her is still bound to notice. I mean, Platter's suddenly spinning round right before her eyes. Yeah, that's the rub. Maybe we could distract her for a minute. Turn around. Gotcha. Oh, and the sparkles represents the book, so that we don't get confused as the player. There, all set. Gotcha. There, how about that? The ladybug is sitting on the table. We did it. Yeah, he'll get to hear his singing instead. What if the singing distracts him? Da da da, la la la, chicken. Thou art so beautiful, chicken. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? I'm consumed with the love of consuming you. La la la. Hog. He's done it. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hand. Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? It must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yes, I guess I should. Let's go back to the new present first. Okay, sure. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air. I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I just decided to go see her. See her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Dunk, keep the dunk. Okay, so he does his hat. And we go. Why does his hat do that? That's really kind of weird. There you go. Oh, I should have done my thing. Let's see if there's... Disastrous accident has completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. I think you asked her. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. The golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Oh, let's read this first. Is Lynn having a serious talk with that detective? Nah, she's just gobbling down chicken. How do the detectives know to stake out this restaurant tonight? I'd better see if I can get some information. But more importantly, I have lots of questions for that lady today. Not going over there yet. Oh, wait. Wait. This. Oh.
Emma, is that you? This feeling of waiting for a phone call that might never come. I wonder what sort of feeling he's waiting with.
Talking about the prisoner. He's a king? He's an actual king? Your Excellency, are you sure it is all right, sir?
Please stay back. How many times do I have to say it?
I'm very sorry, Your Excellency. We're all just very worried about you, sir.
Sorry. I shouldn't have yelled like that. Don't worry about me. Please just leave me.
Yes, sir. Tension in this room is palpable. It's as if something is about to happen. Oh shit, I didn't know I could scroll. Maybe I haven't been able to. Yeah. Finally something happens here though. The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. Detective Ringe. That's his name then. Detective Ringe must be at the restaurant now. Now that he's back, he might be arresting Lynn as I speak. Probably better get over there too. To think of it, I don't see that odd man around here either. Maybe he's off somewhere, dreaming about the gods right now. Nothing? Even time is like a caged animal here. Nothing much seems to have changed since our last. Making a horrible noise. Cracking his mirror. He's stuck. My time will soon be locked away from me as well. I can't waste what I have left. I'd better get going. What if I call the emergency while he's stuck? Better not set. Okay. Suppose not. We go to the kitchen. The restaurant, not the kitchen. Okay. This conversation will probably be the end of the chapter, I'm hoping. Can I ring 3 times? Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Ringe. To see me, did you? Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us, just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No thanks, just watching Lenny is quite enough for me. So, how did it turn out, my ladybug? Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it? But you guys are the ones who call me over. Odd girl. I agree. Too. Oh. I just screwed myself, didn't I? I need to hitch a ride while she's here. I always do this thing where I just like let the dialogue play. Japan. Did you decide what you want some chicken? Or me, after all? We didn't call you. We didn't call you. Sorry, but could you just give us some privacy? No, stay right here. Uh-huh. I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong.
Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know.
He's right. Look at her attacking that thing. Anyway, I'd better move now while I have the chance. Boink, boink. Funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Because plot bullshit, and he was saved inside the saved world. Not like the one Lynn has. And all that valiant little doggy missile. I thought that the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. Interesting. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know.
Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs.
Someday, I'll plant a big one on you, detective.
Odd girl.
I agree. Me too.
Listen, Lynn. Explained your side. Understand. But there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? No? Slip away quietly.
No, can't do. Meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody? Oh yeah, that's right. The little lady Camilla.
But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence?
I don't know, but it is a coincidence.
Hey, is it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Inspector Cabanella is worried about you, you know? I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay?
What did this sign say again? Oh yeah. Something about if you want to ring the water, ring the bell 3 times. I don't think I'll need to ring it anymore. But... So how's that chicken you've been waiting for? It's great! But you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name by the way, sitting right across from me, I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. Oh, brother. But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's gonna give me a pass, just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Conscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you. You were unconscious the first time I saved you too. Go back to the first stream. Flashback. Remember that literally I said about how Lynn didn't have a core the first time. Oh. After I saved you, you didn't have a core either. So for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. I've still got lots of questions for you. Yeah, I thought you would. Now let's get started then. Start with Camilla. I'm sure it's taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yep, that just about sums it up. Doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's got to eat. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe, no matter what. Camilla, and that music box too. Music box? Oh yeah, that wooden box. This music. That box was a present from Detective Jowd. From Detective Jowd? Yeah, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything's settled,
I want you to give this to a certain person, he said.
So what's inside?
I don't know. I can't open it.
Shame. What is your connection to Prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? Seems like much more than a co-worker.
Yes, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero.
Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore.
Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago.
Now just calm down and drop that weapon.
Stay back if you can.
I'll shoot her.
That day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favourite park, Temsic Park. Then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. So scared, I thought I was going to die.
What if the person who grabbed her arm from behind was Sissel, and Sissel is part of Temsic?
And then he appeared, Detective Jowd. And then that really loud sound. It was the sound of a gun. Passed out. When I came to,
you're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister.
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me, I'm a police detective. So that's why you became a detective, huh?
That's right. He was my ideal of what a detective was all about.
An ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife.
Exactly. That's why I want to prove that he didn't. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. Nation isn't something that's so easily influenced. But that's what he said. Anyway, it's a couple at that table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now.
Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair.
Is this other party they're waiting for me? It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal, except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on investigation before.
Inspector Cabanella, huh? Apparently you're a real favourite of his.
A favourite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that.
And what's that?
Inspector Cabanella and Detective Jowd were good friends.
Yeah, I think I remember that prison guard saying something about that.
They joined the detective division on the same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Friendly competition? You know how it goes in these games. Detective Jowd was very particular about a thorough investigation of the crime scene.
He looks like Gumshoe.
And Inspector Cabanella, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two lead the detective division these days. In those days. But Inspector Cabanella is different now. He changed a little. Changed? Ever since the Detective Jowd incident. Now he distances himself from field work. He's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. So that's how he became the head of the Special Investigation Unit. Anyway, Inspector Cabanella took me under his wing. Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh? He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam, fudging my exam scores for me.
That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you.
Inspector Cabanella, eh?
I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening. Sissel, did I really shoot you? Where did that come from out of the blue? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel. And how hard it is to have your memory gone. Your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. That was great. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one more thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Jowd's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. Huh? What are you talking about? Sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's, you know, it's tonight. His execution. There's still time. I looked into it and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? The execution is set for 11 PM. What did you say? It's gonna happen pretty soon. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm gonna go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister. Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going. Sissel? Me? Get to the prison. Stop that execution. Easy enough for you to say. Detective Ringe, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, your little Camilla. Okay, you got it. I'll look out for her. Okay, you know what to do, Sissel. You just have to save Detective Jowd. The life of yet another person I'm connected to, somehow about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence? Or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. Whew. Yeah, that's one way to end it. That is, yeah. Let's make a save state, and that's it. We're really getting somewhere now. I think this has closed the book on a lot of the ends that we were thinking about, and I was right. We are gonna stop his execution. Holy crap! Yeah, I feel like the game is like maybe 2/3 done, because I feel like once we save this guy, we can't help but learn a lot more. And then, like, it's got to be over soon at that point. But yeah, that's that. So, thanks for watching. Good night.